Good morning. Friday, the 27th of August. Can you believe we're at the end of August already? And I'm Karen Curitin, social media trainer, social media coach, here as ever, regularly live with you at 8 a.m. on a Friday morning, talking fact, not fluff, about social media. So if you haven't joined me before, who am I? How did I end up doing what I do? Well, my background is sales. I was in sales from being 14, when you could do that, having a Saturday job in House of Fraser, right through to, morning Claire, my corporate career before I had my son. I was sales director for a national house builder, so worked across all elements of business in the corporate world, and have run my social media and sales consultancy here in the East Midlands, but working worldwide, I'm very proud to say, with clients, whether they are solopreneurs or organizations who want to better understand social media, to really get to grips with it, to talk about it in real terms, cut through a lot of the jargon and talk in real language. So I had last Friday off, had some friends visiting from Kent, which was lovely. Excuse me, my throat's very dry this morning, excuse me. So back with you today and every Friday. And that's my plan, is I am here every Friday. Good morning, Janet, nice to see you. So today I want to talk to you about how you are going to make the last quarter of the year count. How are you going to make it the best? Because there is that thing that we tend to have, this back to school feeling. Some kids have gone back to school already. My son starts A-levels next Tuesday. His A-level years, he goes into year 12. And there is very much around this time of year, a lot of people take a huge chunk of time off the summer. I don't. I've had a couple of breaks, but not a long break. And there is that thing that people tend to lose momentum. So how are we going to get it back? Well, first thing I would say is make sure that you had a plan in the first place. Did you have a plan for your marketing, for your social media, for what you wanted your business to accomplish before you even started at the beginning of 2021, which seems forever ago now? And a lot has happened since then. Excuse me. And the truth is, if you haven't had a plan in place, it's your roadmap. It's taking you in a direction. Your plan is there to help guide you, direct you, retain some focus about who you're targeting. But also you should be reviewing that plan as you go along and making sure that you have absolute clarity about where you're going and what's working, what's not working. Who are you competing against? If your potential clients aren't working with you, who else are they working with? And of course, if you work online, they could be working with anybody, couldn't they? It doesn't matter where they're located. So we really need to get into the minds of our perfect clients. That's absolutely crucial, because if you're not, you could be missing a trick. So review your plan. And if you haven't got anything in place, excuse me, I'm just on my regular cup of coffee, give some thought to, what have you accomplished this year? What would you have liked to have accomplished? What has your social media delivered? And maybe what hasn't it delivered? When did you last review your content and see which content's performed the best? I spoke to a new client on Monday and I said to him, where did the majority of your clients come from? And he said, it has to be social media. I don't do any other marketing for my business. Fantastic. So do we know what content's worked? And I would urge you to look at that, because it's absolutely critical. Make sure you know what has generated the most interest. But also, you've got a website. How's your website performing? When did you last review Google Analytics? Why not take a look from 1st of January this year through to 27th of August and see where your website traffic came from. Excuse me, I'm going to get tissue. I think the pollen must be up this morning, everybody. So apologies. Not very ladylike, but I think I'm a bit bunged up. Google Analytics is a fantastic tool. If people are landing on your website and they're staying there, that's fantastic because you're keeping their attention. But when they land on your website, have you got a trigger, something to get them to take action? Excuse me. So if you land on my website, there'll be a pop-up offering you a free 30-minute call for anybody who hasn't had one. That is designed to help get them to sign up to my mailing list. Where are you taking them next? Is it a website that's easy to navigate? But are you checking the data? Because it may be, just maybe, that your content isn't engaging and keeping them there. Excuse me. So, and there's two entirely different things there. And I talked about this actually with my summer club on Monday. We talked about where do most of your inquiries come from versus where do most of your clients come from. And the same thing happens with your website, because I get most of my website traffic from Facebook, but most of my actual clients come from LinkedIn. So it's very different. So look at the data and have a review. Have a review of what content's worked, what hasn't worked. Look at the imagery, because the imagery that you're using is there to stop the scroll. And my clients know I say this a lot, and I'm not going to apologize for it, because social media is a very busy place. There is a lot of distraction. There's a lot of noise. Facebook ads are crazy at the minute. There are so many ads. It's like every third post is a Facebook ad. It's bonkers. So think about, what are you going to do to stop the scroll? Are you doing a live? Are you using video? All of these tools can help stop the scroll. Do you write a blog? Then why not think about converting it into a video? There's a fantastic tool that I've been sharing with my clients recently called Lumen 5, Lumen 5. And it's a free tool, and you load your blog in there and it makes it into a video, and you can put your branding in completely free of charge. There are some incredible tools out there. Are you using Canva to create some graphics? And even if you're not great with Canva, there's some wonderful templates in there that you can find and use to make your content stand out. And then the other thing I would say is, and I'm certainly doing this right now for the start of quarter 4, which is Wednesday. Had to think about my dates, apologies. Wednesday is the 1st of September. Who have you been speaking to this year that didn't become a client? Could you go back to them? Maybe now is the time. If you aren't doing a regular email marketing list, then it may just be that you have got somebody who's warmed up, who knows, likes, and trusts you, but when you spoke to them earlier this year, the timing wasn't ready. So that's today's live, short but sweet. Feel free to comment if you're watching this on replay. If there's any topics you'd like me to cover at future lives, do let me know. I'm here to help and support you all. Have a fabulous Friday, a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next Friday. Take care. Bye-bye.